Hey, hi. Welcome back to the second episode of the series, the Love series. For our next episode, for the second episode, it's entitled Where is the Love? And if you have heard or haven't heard about that, first ever episode that we had, well, it was entitled Why Are You Still Single? So that's I hope that episode encouraged you and spoke to your heart, and I hope this second episode will also speak to your heart. And so yeah, why don't we just dive into that, to this second episode that we have. If you guys remember, this very familiar title was from the song of a band called Black Eyed Peas, and it's entitled Where is the Love? Right? So the lyrics of the song says, people killing, people dying, children hurting, I hear them crying. Can you practice what you preaching? Would you turn the other cheek again? Can we all just get along? And Father, Father, help us. Send some guidance from above, because people got me questioning, where is the love? So it was a bit of a heavy song, but it has that upbeat, um, upbeat melody on it. And so I just want to talk about that today, and dive into the perspective of our situation right now, especially that we're going through such a tough season of pandemic, of such racism, and everything that's been happening all around the world, not just like here in the Philippines. And so, we are all questioning for sure ourselves and God, what's really happening, because it's much to handle right now, because in like what I've said, everything's been happening all at the same time. This COVID-19 pandemic, many people were affected, many people died, many people lost their jobs, many people were triggered with their depression and such. And plus this racism issues in each countries, fake news, rallying, social media bashing, corruption in our government, in every country's government. And so there's so much like negativity and hate that's been happening all around the world. It's reasonable for us to ask, where is the love, right? Because it's really hard to find it with all of these things happening. It's really tough. But one thing's for sure, God didn't do all of this. That's for sure. Why? Because he said in his word that, for he knew and he knows that his plans for us, like he said in this famous verse in the Bible, in Jeremiah 29:11, that his plans is to prosper you, not to harm you, and his plans is to give you hope and a future. So if that's his word, then it'll be opposing if we think that he did all of this. For sure that's not the case. That's the total opposite of the case. He let this happen, not because he did it, but he just let this. We are living in a fallen world. Like, sin has become part of this world, like racism, right? We have the choice to do it to other people or not. Like, we have the choice to do good or to be kind, or to love, or to do the total opposite thing, right? So, in short, we have our own free will. That's that's how incredibly God loves us, and that He didn't create robots who will just follow what He wants, but instead, He made us feel and see things. He made us humans. And to add perspective on that, these bad things makes us appreciate all the great things even more. It's like it's adding value with all the good things around us. And it's also a test of who are we trusting in this season. Like, are we trusting our own thoughts about things, even knowing that, no one can even explain what's happening? Not even experts can explain what's happening. Or are we gonna put our trust to the one who knows everything? When I was also super doubtful at the thought of God is love. It was because before everything of this started happening, many questionable things had happened around. And I'm the type of person who believes in the quote, to see is to believe. And so, when I was so tired of depending on my own strength, depending on my own thoughts, because that's the point. I can't even explain things that's been happening. No one can even explain it. So I came to my end and then tried to depend and trust in Him. And He never failed me ever since. It was, don't get me wrong, it was still a tough journey, but you have that peace, that unexplainable peace, and that unexplainable overflow of love. I can't even explain it into words, but for sure it's something right now. It's something that's really God can only do. It was legit that I have never felt like no one made me feel that way before. Not saying that the love that I was able to feel with my friends and family isn't legit, but it's really something that I've never felt with anyone. It was to see is to believe, and so I was able to see it before my own eyes, and not just see it, but feel it and hear it for myself. And it was just so amazing how God can turn someone's world upside down despite of everything that's been happening. You just get to realize it when you started to trust in Him, and not just trust on your own thoughts and depend on your own self, because it was really different. And it has this verse in Matthew 11:28 that says, so Jesus said, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." He means peace. "Take my yoke upon you, let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I gave you is light." Man, for sure, this is so true. Ever since I've started trusting and laying my heart out to Him, and being so sincere in everything that I feel, it was just a legit, I felt every bit of the word that he said in this verse. It was unexplainable peace that even during this season I can't doubt that peace at all. I mean, all I can say right now is just that's just not just an encouragement, but why not ask him and for you to experience this out for yourself, because it's incredible. Because right now I can't even explain through words, but I'd love for you to experience the same thing that I have experienced, that I have been experiencing, and I'd love to experience every single day. And yeah, I don't know. I really hope this is really something for you today and something that you can cling on. So yeah, see you on the next episode, and we'll be coming up with another exciting topic and another exciting probably question to tackle about. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead, and I hope you safety, and yeah. See you.
Keep it low key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to